Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Thursday, December the 19th. We've got a big NBA slate Thursday night, 13 games, almost every team's in action, so there's going to be a lot of props to choose from. I'm recording this video on Wednesday night, so I'm recording this video the night before. We already have props up for like almost, I think, every game on Thursday, so figured I'd just go ahead and get this video posted, get it up for you guys. You can see all the props that are available. Ton to choose from. I got 3 early plays that I do like for tonight's slate, guys, that we're going to break down and talk about in this video. There were no NBA games on Wednesday, so that's why you didn't see a video from me Wednesday. I did already post a video, though, for Thursday Night Football. So if you're looking for some props for the Thursday Night Football game, Broncos-Chargers, there's a video already up on the channel. You can check that out if you're interested. But did also want to make a video for NBA today since we have such a big NBA slate. Now, before we talk through the plays in this video, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they help you out, hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel and if you are new to Prizepicks, go sign up for Prizepicks. Use that promo code NOAH. When you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account once you sign up and use code NOAH. Now, I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. Sleeper is running a new promo for new users. So typically, they would match your first deposit up to $100. Then they did a limited time promo where they would match your first deposit up to $1,500. Now, Sleeper is running a new promo for new users. Play $5, get $55. So this is a very good promo for like a newer user or someone who is new to fantasy sports and to just this stuff in general. If you're someone that doesn't have a big bankroll, you don't want to put a lot of money into this is a good way for you to start out. You sign up for Sleeper, you use code NOAH, make a deposit. I think the minimum deposit on Sleeper is $25. You put in $25, play a $5 lineup. Even if you win, lose, doesn't matter. You're going to get $55 worth of free lineups that you can use to potentially win money off of, and that's available on Sleeper when you sign up and use code NOAH. And for those of you that don't know what Sleeper is, they're a DFS app, pick'em app, very similar to Prizepicks, where you just pick more or less on player projections. You build out a lineup, an entry. You can make up to an 8-pick lineup on Sleeper. You can win up to 100x your money. Check them out, guys. Make sure to use that promo code NOAH so you can take advantage of that new promo on Sleeper. Play $5, get $55. But yeah, we got some props to talk about for Thursday, guys. Been on a good run with our NBA plays lately. It's been a while since I made it my last video. We did a video for for Tuesday's game, the NBA Cup Championship game. Hit both of our plays in that one. Hartenstein over 21.5 PR or 22.5 PR, and then we took Giannis over 11.5 rebounds. Both those plays hit for Tuesday, and then we also made a video for Saturday for NBA. Hit both of our plays in Saturday's video, so we've on a nice little run with NBA, 4-0 on our last 4 NBA picks given out on this YouTube channel. Hopefully we can keep that rolling here into this Thursday slate. Again, got 3 picks for today. Let's go ahead and break them down. So the first prop that I like for Thursday is going to be a prop on Ben Simmons. And the prop that I'm liking here on Ben Simmons is more than 7 assists. So it was 7 assists. It's at 7.5 now. I think I'm still okay taking 7.5 assists on Ben Simmons. We don't get the push equity if he gets 7. Technically it would be a loss at that point, but I still think I'm okay taking Simmons for more than 7.5 assists. So let's talk through this prop on Ben Simmons and why I like this one. So last game, Ben Simmons did have 8 assists. He's had back-to-back games with 8 assists now. And what really stands out to me from last game is that Ben Simmons was doing a lot of the ball handling with Dennis Schroeder out. So obviously, if you're unfamiliar, Dennis Schroeder got traded to the Warriors. He's no longer on the Nets. And with Dennis Schroeder no longer on this team, there is going to be a lot of ball handling available. Because if you look at players this season that, with time of possession is a stat you can look at where it actually tells you what players have the ball in their hands the most. Dennis Schroeder was 5th in the entire league in time of possession. Only Cade Cunningham, Trae Young, Damian Lillard, and Jalen Brunson have had the ball in their hands more than Dennis Schroeder this season. So, taking Schroeder off the floor is a really big deal, opens up a lot of ball handling opportunity. And if we look at last game for the Nets and we look at the guy who was leading the team in time of possession, it was Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons led the team in time of possession last game, also led the team in touches. He had 82 touches, so the ball was in Ben Simmons' hands a lot. He started at point guard. He should start at point guard probably the rest of the season, assuming he's with the Nets the rest of the season. He's probably going to be their starting point guard the rest of the season. And Ben Simmons is a player that can facilitate, and he is a player that can assist well when he's on the floor. I know people have this, knack against Ben Simmons, like they think he's a bad player, he can't score the ball. You can say whatever you want about Ben Simmons. What we know is that he is someone that will facilitate when he's on the floor. You look at this season, he's leading the team with a 39% assist percentage, and if you take Dennis Schroeder off the floor, Ben Simmons' assist percentage goes up to, or actually goes down a little bit to 36.9%. I want to take a look at without Cam Thomas as well, because Cam Thomas is also out right now. So yeah, if you actually take a look at Ben Simmons' assist percentage this season, without Cam Thomas, without Dennis Schroeder, 44.3% assist percentage for Ben Simmons with both Cam Thomas and Schroeder off the floor. Cam Thomas injured right now, not playing, and then obviously Dennis Schroeder no longer on the team. So I'm expecting a lot of ball handling for Ben Simmons here, a lot of assist opportunities. It's a great matchup as well against the Raptors. The Raptors are a bad defensive team. The Raptors are a team you can definitely score against. I'm not expecting this Nets team to be very good, especially since they traded away their best player. But they should definitely be able to score on this Raptors team that just defensively is not a team you really are scared of at all. I think the Raptors have like one of the worst defensive ratings in the league. So this is actually a spot where I think the Nets can put up some points and potentially score against this weak Raptors defense. So like this spot for Ben Simmons to have more than 7.5 assists. This line was at 7, literally right before I started recording this video, got bumped up to 7.5. I still think it's okay at 7.5. He's just going to have a really good ball handling role without Dennis Schroeder. He's had at least 8 assists in 2 out of the 3 games he's played without Schroeder this season. Last game without Schroeder, he had 17 potential assists, finished that game with 8 assists. The role's been really good, in the games he's played without Schroeder this year. So we're going to roll with that as our first prop for Thursday. Next prop we're going to take a look at is going to be a prop on Desmond Bane. And I like Desmond Bane. God, another prop that got bumped. So I was going to take Desmond Bane for more than 26.5 PRA. It got bumped up to 27. Man, Prizepicks is just bumping everything. So annoying. Another prop that I gave out in my Discord was Desmond Bane for more than 15.5 points. We paired that with one of the props I'm going to talk about next. So, it's kind of hard now because they bumped his PRA to 27. They bumped his points prop from 15.5 to 16. Honestly, 21.5 points plus assist might be the best play here on Bane. I don't really like playing the even lines just because you're getting so much. There's just a higher chance that you get a push there. So I think the prop we're probably going to take here is 21.5 points plus assists. I think this might be the one that offers the best value from what's available for right now. Let's talk about this prop on Desmond Bane and kind of why I like this prop and just really a lot of his overs today. Points, PRA. We'll talk about a lot of this. So we got word earlier today on Wednesday that Ja Morant is questionable for this game. Marcus Smart is doubtful. So Marcus Smart not expected to play. Ja Morant questionable. Even if Ja Morant plays, I still think we're going to see Desmond Bane have a pretty big role here. Desmond Bane should do a lot of the ball handling, especially in the second unit. Since they don't have Marcus Smart, he should do a lot of the ball handling, especially when Ja Morant is off the floor. Now, Desmond Bane he's kind of been a little bit of a disappointment this season, but it's mostly been because he's just not playing a lot of minutes. Bane is only averaging 28.3 minutes per game this season, which is really low for him. Last year, he averaged 34 minutes per game. The season before that, he averaged nearly 32 minutes per game. We've seen Memphis be very cautious with their starters this year. None of their starters are playing 36, 37 minutes. They're kind of keeping their guys around 30, 31, 32 minutes. And the books have started to adjust for that. You're not seeing these huge lines on Memphis players. Their lines are kind of always just kind of in the middle. You're never going to see super high lines on them. But I think this is definitely a spot where you can take advantage of possibly a low line on Bane that could potentially go up if Ja Morant gets ruled out. But even if Ja Morant plays, we're still going to see Desmond Bane do a lot of ball handling, especially with Marcus Smart off the floor, which is why I like adding points plus assist. You look at Bane's assist numbers this year, he's averaging the third most potential assist on the team, 7.9. He's averaging almost 4.5 assists per game. And you would think his assist numbers probably see a little bit of a spike here with Smart off the floor, who does average about 7 potential assists per game. So maybe Bane picks up a few more assist opportunities with Smart off the floor. And then from a scoring perspective, I think this is a really good matchup for Bane to score against the Warriors. So the Warriors will give up a lot of catch and shoot shots, and that's where Desmond Bane does a lot of his damage. he can create his own shot. He can drive to the basket, but he's really good in run in transition, getting to the 3-point line, hitting those catch and shoot threes. And this season, the Warriors are giving up the second highest 3-point catch and shoot frequency, which means that they just give up a lot of catch and shoot threes. And if you look at 3-point attempts in terms of catch and shoot threes, they're giving up the fourth most 3-point catch and shoot threes. And then in terms of 3-pointers made, they're giving up the 5th most catch and shoot threes made. So it's a really good matchup for Desmond Bane's skill set, a player who relies heavily on catch and shoot threes for his scoring. Usually when Bane has really big scoring games, it's because he's knocking down those threes. And that's where the Warriors have been vulnerable this season. So I like this matchup for Bane. I think this is a game that could be fast-paced as well. These are two teams that typically do like to push the pace. The Warriors, I want to say once again this season, they're a top 10 team in pace this year. Golden State 8th in pace this season. The Grizzlies 2nd. So I think this is a game that definitely has potential to be high scoring. This is a game that could just be quick up and down the court. These teams love to fly. These are teams that like to play small ball as well. So you just could see a lot of possessions here, a lot of opportunities for Bane to not only score, but potentially get assists with Marcus Smart out. And his assist opportunities can be even higher if John Morant gets ruled out. If John Morant gets ruled out, I'm going to feel really good about this prop on Desmond Bane. So like a lot of plays here on Desmond Bane, a lot of his stuff though got bumped. His PRA got bumped 0.5. His points prop got bumped 0.5. His PA at 21.5 I think still looks pretty good though. I do like that as our second prop for Thursday. Now, the third and final prop we're going to take a look at is going to be on Clint Capella. And I like Clint Capella for more than 22.5 PRA. So the play that I posted earlier in my Discord, once we got the news that Onyeka Okongwu was going to be out for this game, I took Clint Capella over 20.5 points plus rebounds, paired that with Desmond Bane over 15.5 points. We already, both those plays already got bumped. Bane got bumped half a point. Capella got bumped a full point. But you can still play these lines, I think, where they're at. I think Bane's PA at 21.5 is still solid. I think Capella's PRA at 22.5 is still solid. And let's talk through this prop on Capella and why I like this. So the big edge here is that Onyeka Okongwu is going to be out for this game, and I think he's going to be out for the next 4 games for the Hawks. And when you take Onyeka Okongwu off the floor, that just opens up so many more minutes for Clint Capella. So this season, the center minutes have pretty much been split evenly between Capella and Okongwu, and that's just kind of how it's been the last 3 or 4 seasons that Okongwu has been on the team. Typically, Capella does not play 30-plus minutes just because they don't, they have a good backup in Okongwu who they want to give minutes to. But when you take Okongwu off the floor and you take him, just his presence, it's just going to mean probably more minutes for Clint Capella. And you look at the guy who's probably going to back up Onyeka Okongwu, or who's going to fill in for, behind Capella, it's probably going to be Larry Nance. And Larry Nance this year with the Hawks has not really played much. They've used him at times. He's made some spot starts at times. But I don't think they feel nearly as good about Nance as they do Okongwu. So I think this is definitely a spot where we can probably project Capella for at least 2 or 3 more minutes than he would typically average, if not maybe more than that. I think Capella has big minutes upside here. It's a matchup against the Spurs, against Victor Wembanyama, where they're going to need size on the floor. I wouldn't be surprised if Capella plays over 30 minutes. I don't think we can project him for over 30 minutes, but I wouldn't be surprised if he played over 30 minutes. And if you actually look at Capella's averages in the games he's played without Onyeka Okongwu, so in 2020, 2021, Capella played 18 games without Okongwu, averaged 29.4 minutes per game in those games. The next season, he played 34 games without Okongwu and averaged 30 minutes per game. In 2022, 2023, he only played 2 games without Okongwu, but averaged 34.6 minutes per game in those 2 games. Last season, he played 25 games without Okongwu, averaged 26.5 minutes per game in those games. And then this season, Capella has only played 2 games without Okongwu. He's only averaged 22, I believe. 22.8 minutes per game in the 2 games he's played without Okongwu this season. But if you look, the game against Washington where he played 25 minutes, he got into some early foul trouble in that game. And then against the Pelicans, he only played 21 minutes against the Pelicans. That was a game that Atlanta won by 15. I think they might have closed small in that game. I just don't think you're going to see Atlanta be able to close small here against Victor Wembanyama. They're going to need size on the floor. So Capella's minutes should be very secure here. He's typically a player that can get you 23 PRA when he plays 25, 26 minutes, and he's got upside to play more than that if things go well. You look at what he did last season without Okongwu. He went over this line in 16 out of 25 games without Okongwu last season. And in games where he played at least 25 minutes, he went over in 15 out of 19 games. So, yeah, typically you get 25 plus minutes from Capella. You can bet on him getting 23 PRA. He's historically been a really, really good rebounder throughout his career. I think he's averaging double-digit rebounds per game this season. Scoring-wise, he's not a guy that's known as a big-time scorer, but when he plays with Trae Young and Trae Young can kind of lob it up to him, they can run the pick and roll. You can still get alley-oops, dunks, putbacks from Capella. I think he could definitely get a double-double here if you wanted to bet that too. I like adding I'd like doing PRA instead of PA, just because the only difference here is 1 point. And I think Capella can probably give us 1 assist. I want to say he's gotten at least 1 assist in almost all his games this season. And I think he's actually averaging like over 1 assist per game. His PR was at 20.5. It got bumped up. His PRA, though, I think stayed the same at 22.5. So I'm going to take that here, 22.5 PRA. But I don't mind 21.5 PA either. If you can bet on a sports book, depending on what odds you can get it at, I don't mind Capella for a double-double. Just expecting more minutes for Capella here with Okongwu out. And this is a matchup where they're going to need size going up against Victor Wembanyama. So I like that as our 3 props for Thursday's NBA slate, guys. Some early plays I'm liking, taking a first look at the board on Wednesday night. We're going to take Ben Simmons for more than 7.5 assists, Desmond Bane for more than 21.5 points plus assists, and Clint Capella for more than 22.5 PRA. So 3 props. Let's hopefully try and hit all 3 of these plays. Keep this NBA streak rolling. 4-0 on our last 4 NBA picks given out on this YouTube channel. Let's see if we can make it 7-0 after today. As always, guys, appreciate you watching these Prizepicks videos, supporting the content. Make sure you hit that like button down below if you did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to the channel, if you're new to Prizepicks, go sign up for Prizepicks. Use promo code NOAH. Get those $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account when you sign up with code NOAH. But good luck tonight. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video.